Hello, my name is Alice. Welcome to my YouTube channel if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today I'm going to be bringing you some simple movement led by the breath. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Let's come to standing. We'll have the feet parallel, so there's a bit of a space between the feet. And just to make sure they're parallel, I like to look at the outside edges of the feet and make sure they're making an 11 shape. If you have sway back knees like mine, just soften them slightly. So there's a little, might feel like a little bend in the knees. And then just drop the arms down to the sides of the body, close down the eyes. And maybe just shift the weight a little bit through the feet. Just become aware of your connection between the bottoms of the feet and the ground. Notice those transfers of weight. You can shift forwards and backwards, side to side. Maybe take a few circles. And then eventually find your stillness. And we'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Allow the ribs and the belly to expand. And exhale, side out through the mouth. Notice the navel draw towards the spine. Inhaling through the nose, ribs and belly expand. Exhale, side out through the mouth. Navel draws towards the spine. And then closing down the mouth. Allow the breath to flow freely in and out through the nostrils. And on your next inhale, start to sweep the arms above the head. Take them nice and wide. Maybe the gaze comes towards the thumbs. Palms touch, and as you exhale, turn the palms down, lower the arms. Inhale as you sweep the arms up. Exhale, turn the palms, pressing them back down towards the sides of the body. One more to inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, press the palms down. Final inhale to sweep the arms up. Interlace the fingers and place the palms behind the head. And gently press the back of the head into the palms as you drop the shoulders away from the ears, sending the elbows wide, creating space through the scapula. Taking another inhale. And as you exhale, drop the right elbow towards the right hip. Keeping a nice opening through the chest, through the shoulders. And keeping that side bend, start to drop that left elbow down. Curving through the spine as you start to make your way over towards the other side, keeping the chin towards the chest. Left elbow reaches the left hip and then open through that right elbow. Find that nice side bend and then start to extend through the spine. So you take the gaze up towards the sky, nice opening through the chest, coming back round, right elbow to right hip. Dropping that left elbow down as you start to keep a nice fluid, continuous motion, circular motion through the upper body, extending through the spine as you take the gaze up. And then taking a third and final circle. Chin comes in towards the chest, coming into that side stretch, into the spinal extension. And coming back to where we started with that right elbow down towards the right hip. And then drop those right fingertips down towards the earth and send the left fingertips up towards the sky. Maybe the gaze comes down towards the right fingertips. And then allow the weight to pour through those fingertips as you take a nice, even deeper side stretch. And then bring the torso over the legs into a forward fold or an uttanasana. And allow the shoulders to pour away from the ears as you bend and extend into the legs. You can move the hips, find a nice deep stretch in the hamstrings. And taking a couple more here. And then the next time that right knee is bent, plant that right hand into the floor and send the left fingertips up towards the sky. Maybe the gaze comes towards those left fingertips. And then imagine somebody's got a hold of that left middle finger and it's starting to pull you back up to standing. Keeping the left fingertips reaching all the way up towards the sky. Right fingertips can stay down towards the ground. So we're standing with that left arm up towards the sky. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, take those left fingertips over towards the right side. Nice deep side bend. And then again, pouring down through the side and then into an Uttanasana, forward fold. Take a deep bend into the knees as you roll through the spine. Let the head and the arms be really heavy. And the head is the last thing to land on top of the spine. As you come up to standing, drop the chin towards the chest. Roll down through the spine. Allowing the weight of the arms to take you into this forward fold. And as the hands meet the ground, take a deeper bend into the knees. Drop the weight through the pelvis. Rolling through the spine all the way up to standing. Taking one more here. Chin drops down towards the chest, rolling through the spine. And as the hands meet the floor, softening into the knees, drop the weight through the pelvis and bringing yourself all the way up to standing. And let's inhale to reach the arms above the head. Gaze comes towards the thumbs and then exhale, press those palms back down to the sides of the body. Inhale to reach tall. Exhale, press the palms back down. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhaling to lower. This time on the inhale, we take the arms up, interlace the fingers, and then bringing them behind the back of the head as you press the back of the head into the palms, sending the elbows wide, finding space in the chest and the shoulders and the scapula, lengthening through the back of the neck. Take another deep inhale. And as you exhale, drop the left elbow towards the left hip this time, finding that side stretch. Right elbow then closes down to meet the left as you curve forwards, chin to chest. Transitioning to the other side, take a nice opening. And then gaze come towards the sky as you extend through the spine. Bring it round back to where we started. Right elbow drops down towards the left as you curve forwards. Take that opening through the right side. And then gaze towards the sky as you come all the way around, taking a third and final circle. And then when you come back to where we started with that left elbow towards the left hip, drop those left fingertips down towards the ground, right fingertips towards the sky, and then maybe the gaze comes down towards those left fingertips. So you create as much space as you can from the right fingertips to the left fingertips. And then the weight drops to the left as you start to curve over the side and then falling forwards over the legs into your Uttanasana, your forward fold. Shoulders draw away from the ears and again softening into the knees. Taking a bend and a stretch. And finding a couple more here. And then the next time you soften into that left knee, plant that left hand into the floor as you send the right fingertips towards the sky. Maybe the gaze comes towards those right fingertips. And once more, imagining somebody's got a hold of those right fingertips and they start to pull you up all the way to standing. Let the left arm be heavy. And then eventually we come to standing with the right fingertips up towards the sky. Let's take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, lean over towards that left side. until you can't go any further, and then falling over the legs one more time into that forward fold. Take a deeper bend into the knees as you roll through the spine, let the head and the arms be heavy, and you come all the way to standing. Spine, head lands on top of the spine, take an inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, rolling through the spine. All the way down over the legs, hands meet the ground. Deeper bend into the knees. And then drop the weight through the pelvis as you come all the way to standing. Head lands on top of the spine. Chin to chest as you bring yourself back down final time. Softening into the knees, drop the weight through the pelvis, all the way to standing. Let's inhale, reach the arms above the head. Gaze towards the thumbs. And exhale, dropping everything. Take a nice shake through the body. Let the flesh move around on the bones. You can move the feet a little bit here if you want to. Stand a bit wider. Maybe taking a deep breath in through the nose and then sigh out through the mouth. One more in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And then eventually, when you're ready and you're done with shaking, you can stay shaking for a few minutes if you like. Just bring yourself back to some stillness. Maybe bring the feet back underneath the hips if they're wide. Maybe you have the eyes closed. And just notice any sensations in the body, any tingling. If your eyes are closed, just noticing any visuals, any colours, any movement behind the eyelids. And then becoming aware of your feet on the ground, coming back to that connection between the soles of the feet and the earth beneath you. And then if your eyes are closed, just slowly opening them. And that is it. I'd say namaste. Hands into the heart center. Drop the third eye towards fingertips. Namaste.
I hope you enjoyed this class. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and share with any friends or family who might enjoy this style of movement. This helps me to keep recording and posting for you guys on my YouTube.